and gentlemen, that is college spring 2024 at an end. It feels weird. It's like I started this all back in August. It's kind of one of those things where it's like I was interested in doing it, but I didn't know how to feel. But now the year's over. We have many more certifications, much more knowledge, and a better grasp on life. All I can say is, first year in the books, it's been a great story. And yeah, it's a bit of a clusterfuck in here. Some hoarding conditions because I'm taking everything home today. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's the final day of school. Let's get this day started. Let's make the most of it. School will be done, but the work doesn't end. Baby, back in Rockingham County. Before we continue the vlog, gotta do one very important thing that's been long overdue. Fresh fade, Tove Cuts Barbershop here in Seabrook. Best place on the seacoast, best cuts, just straight confidence. After an hour with these guys, you just feel like a whole new man. Got that done, let's continue on. So before I continue with this, I want to give my 2 cents on college. If you don't know what the fuck you want to do, don't go. It's a scam, you're wasting your money. It's better that you learn a trade, learn sales, learn a skill that you can take anywhere you go, and find either a job or find something to do on your own, because these skills, they always will be in demand. They always will be able to bring you money. If you focus too much on going to school because you feel like you have to take some bullshit course that you'll be put thousands of dollars in debt into, they can't find a job because, oh, I was told I have to go because it's the thing to do. Nonsense. Work. Find real world skills. The real world's not changing. You have AI changing all like the bullshit college jobs, the creative jobs, like the ones you need to think with. Hands-on, that's still years and years away from becoming something AI can do. For now, that's a job you can do and you can make a good living off of. So focus on that. Again, focus on trades, focus on skills, focus on things to keep the world going. So now that the year's done, I'm back at home for the summer. Now's gonna be a good time to just look back, analyze how the year went. What I learned, what I experienced, what I'll be doing different next year, and what I'll take from this experience with me for the rest of my life. So, living on my own. It's a great power, it's a great responsibility. A lot of people I noticed who live on their own, first time out of the house, they're in school, they treat it like some fucking vacation, like some party, like it's a good time. And that's the complete wrong way to go about it. You're here to work, you're here to make something out of yourself, you're here to get stuff done, stay on it, acquire skills, acquire knowledge. This was the attitude a lot of people had for the fire science course I took, because in all honesty, a lot of it was not college, gen ed bullshit. A lot of it was like an EMT class, which you don't need to go to college for. It was the fire academy, which is not college. That's like some paramilitary stuff that's completely separated from your English and math gen ed elective nonsense. Like that shit's like, I won't say like boot camp, but it's like, go there, you work hard, get yelled at. If you're actually a fucking man, like, you'd appreciate that. But if you're some like wussy college student who's probably like protesting somewhere in some like state university about like some bullshit conflict halfway across the world, like you wouldn't do all that. But for me, I'm not that kind of guy. So this kind of schooling where it's actually skills, it was actually a good way going about doing things, because I was doing real world hands-on shit. It wasn't like boring book shit. Anyway, so you're responsible for making sure stuff gets done, making sure you're doing work, you're actually trying. Again, you're not slacking off because grades don't matter, but you should be putting effort and your grade will reflect that. And so, next point out too, apart from managing your work, you gotta manage your time, which is how you manage everything else, like how you get your work done, for all your classes, and how you do stuff on the side as well. Because college is not just school. You want to be working out, you want to be meal prepping, you want to be every once in a while hanging out with friends, having family over, going back home to see your family, doing extracurriculars. Because where I was at up in Laconia, it was in the sticks, but there's still stuff to do. There's still jiu-jitsu, MMA, hitting the gym, going on these random adventures because, it's Middle New Hampshire. Not the most exciting place, but it's still plenty of adventure you can have. So playing out time allowed me to be able to do that, to actually have a life aside of school. So going off of that, for the average person, that could be a challenge. Obviously, not the average person. Much of a challenge, this one needs to get done for school. This is what needs to get done throughout the day for me. Working out, not being lazy, sitting at home. I want to sleep in. I want to, I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not going to be just complacent. I'm going to be doing something. Whether it's furthering this career while doing firefighting, or it's furthering myself physically, either going out, find ways to make money, hustling. We're not going to be just at home, just chilling. Which I will say, first semester, I kind of stocked off on that. I brought up this whole, I brought up the whole TV. I brought up this racing sim. This was a distraction first semester, which worked out because I only had 4 classes and passed class three times a week. It wasn't that long. But going to the second semester, that's when I had class every single day, and I had to be on it. I couldn't be distracted by nonsense. I couldn't be wasting time at things that weren't gonna help me towards my long-term goals. So it comes to facing that challenge of, are you here to actually get shit done, or are you here to fuck around? Are you here to have a little party, waste your money, waste your time, and have nothing to show for your time up here? And this next point goes outside of schools, goes for life. When you're working hard, you're actively pursuing a goal, you have no time to waste on things that could put you on the wrong track, get you in trouble, and just put you with the wrong people. So for me, this past semester was 1 or 2 classes on Monday, depending on the week. I'd go home, get some work done, have something to eat, go to jiu-jitsu. And Tuesday, depending on feeling, I either go to jiu-jitsu in the afternoon, go to the gym in the morning, and then have class later on in the morning. And for the day, I just find shit to do, where it's homework, where it's working on personal stuff. Wish there was more YouTube videos, but I never really got to that. So much for my New Year's resolutions, But no, it's for me, I'm trying to spend all my time getting shit done, trying to do stuff, not just sitting there wasting time. And yes, there were times where I'm just, I'm on my phone, 15 minutes, half an hour time, just scrolling Instagram, watching some dumbass YouTube videos, and I'm not working towards my goal. And then after a while, I snap out of that. You're like, what the hell am I doing? Why am I wasting this time I have to get shit done, to get ahead? I'm no better than the kid next door to me who's just gonna be partying all the time and not doing anything to actually try and get something from being here. The next part I want to make too is about social pressure. For me, I'm a very particular individual. Some people like me, some people don't like me, but everybody respects me. I work hard, I do my best, I try to be very insightful about everything, about simple things of getting work done, to the more spiritual, to the more human side of things, but how just God plays a part in your life. Having to be a center point brings exponential success compared to not believing in Him. Things like that. Things that go beyond just the general conscious thinking of a human who doesn't seek a relationship with Christ. Anyway, so people like me, people hate me, everyone respects me. I get shit done. And so, to tell a story from the Fire Academy, we'll call us the Maze. So, as part of a unit of the Fire Academy called Firefighter Survival, we had to go through this maze of sorts to simulate us getting out of a structure collapse. And so what that entails, we'd be on air, be in full gear, PPE, we'd be blindfolded, and we have to find our way out. and I'll be following a hose with couplings to get out. And so we start in this room, you know, we're crawling around, trying to get out, find an opening we have to crawl through, so we had to like go to the side, slip through, come up, another opening, like crawl, like either take a pack off or like wedge yourself in, crawl. Again, this is very accurate representations of like what happened, but anyways, basically a lot of, you know, squeezing and crawling and doing all this. Had this wire thing, basically had to like swim stuff through the wires. Once you got through that, you had to go on the staircase. And this is where it almost cost me. Not only the academy, but also, you know, potentially the program too. So came this like little crawl space we had to go through. It's like a little tunnel. And then in it was a little not quite a knee wall, but like it comes down a lot and it like creates like a tighter space to fit through. So for me, I'm low on air's going off, I gotta get out soon. I'm like almost there, and I got to that point and then I just couldn't do it. I freaked out, backed out, I can't do this, went off air, and that was the evolution done. And then how the academy works is it's like progressive, like it's, you have to keep meeting the goals you get set at, or else you're going to fall behind and eventually fall out of the course. And that would have been embarrassing. Like if you are working towards this as a common goal, everybody else is doing it and you can't do it, that's alarming. So after realizing what I had to do, I just, you know, came here to my department, worked out a little bit, then went back there the day before. They had like a little review thing for me and another student, and then come the day of test, I felt good. It obviously could have gone better, but no, we made it through. Like, found our way out, went through all the crawl spaces again, swam through the wires, went down the stairs, went around, squeezed through the tunnel area, and then made our way out. And so I tell a story to make the point that without the hard work, without me going outside of the resources available to the ones that were more exclusive to me, the ones I was lucky to have, I would not be in the position I am now. Like, pull it up right now. Just got a letter. Yeah, freaking firefighter 2. Freaking New Hampshire Fire Standards and Training. Certified. Right here. And see, I would not have this, which I know it's a piece of paper, like, oh wow, it's a piece of paper, you're so cool, you're firefighting paper, wow. I had to work for that. This piece of paper symbolizes what I worked for. All the challenges I overcame, all the hard work I did. It just proves I did the work. So moving on from that was my only real struggle. There's a couple like little ones, like minor evolution things, but for the most part, doing all my work, getting all my assignments in, doing well in class, passing all my tests, and that's what got to be here. I was gonna tell a story, but I'll save it for another time, as I'm in a good mood. So anyways, get back to main point of this video. School experience, you know, just work, responsibility, discipline. Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Don't be slacking off. Don't be a freaking degenerate. Look, if you want to go to university, like where it's like state school or some Ivy League school, and just party, do dumb shit, have a bunch of student loan debt, and have nothing to show for it, go and do that. That's your life. You'll pay for it later. However, that's not me. I did it for like one summer a couple years ago. Got out of my system. Now it's work. Now it's success. Be on your path that God has for you. That's all it is. So, to end this video, the job is done. Graduated from the Fire Academy. I finished my first year of college. One more to go. So, the job here is done, but the work is far from over. Ladies and gentlemen, see you next one. Take it easy.